tree. That'd probably be real good. Yeah, I was up here about a week ago doing this, and it was pretty wet, and as I was cutting through the tree, I locked my chainsaw up. I thought it vapor locked, but my brother Danny, he took care of it, tore it down, broke it loose, put it back together. Now it's running like top notch. Right there is the stump from the tree that I cut down. Here's the tree right here. I'm gonna cut some of these branches off right here, and we're gonna make a footbridge out of it, go across the creek. It's gonna be tough to get out of here, but I think we can do it. I hung my saw up, stretched the chain on it, so I need a tool to work on the saw. I'm going to go back down in a little while. I think I'll clear some brush first and then go back down and work on the saw when I'm tired. Right up here is the spring that my grandmother was talking about in that earlier video. It used to come down right there. Now it comes out right here. This is the one that she said never run dry. going to go down there and maneuver that log up onto the bank on one end and then the other, hopefully. And we'll make us a footbridge. Alright, after I got it down there, next to the creek right down there, and then I hooked the tractor to it, and I pulled it up there just like that. Now I'm going to go over to the other side and pull it up just like that to where that cedar tree is. Now I tried to do it and tape at the same time, but it's just too much trouble working the bucket and working the lift and changing gears and the fuel and the brakes and the the positive differential. It's just a pain in the butt. So I'm having to show you in increments as I do it. I couldn't get it like I wanted it, so just right, and so I decided that I was gonna cut those little trees down in between us and the log right there, and then I'm going to try to pull it up this way on this side of the cedar tree, and that way it'll be straight. And there's a little wet weather spring, I don't know if you can see it or not, that right there it's running. It's going to be muddy there in the springtime and in the fall, so it'd be better if it was right here in this spot. So instead of getting down in the creek and pulling it over, I'm going to go cut them little trees down. Okay, no little trees in between me and the log. I'm going to pull her up. Okay, here's the finished product without all the, cleaning up and stuff. I'll clean that right there up. Whoa. And I done it all without getting my feet wet. Look, I cut this log and drug it down here and put it in the creek and didn't even get my feet wet. That's a job well done right there. Grade A #1 helper right here. Emily Lou Who. What do you think about that bridge that Daddy built?
I like it.
Cool. We're going to clean up around it, where I tore up the ground and there's some weeds and stuff, and I'll drive some stakes in there on each side of it to help keep it from rolling, and we'll have us a good bridge so we can go play in the woods across the creek without getting our feet wet. What do you think, Julian? Cool. I'm going to bring back some stuff to clean it up with, so we clean that dirt up and whatnot. We were cleaning up on the other side earlier with a chainsaw, but for this side I used a brush axe, clean this stuff out. Look over there where we cleaned up already around that part. It's gonna look good. See, after I do this right here, then I'm gonna come over here to these. You see them right there?
Yes, sir, I can.
Drag all that off like that. Well, there's the thorn bush right there.
I seen one of them over there.
There we go. Let's make sure we put that in the brush pile. Are you good? There's Big J cleaning up. There's still a lot of debris from where the last little flood we had was. We're trying to clean a lot of it up around here so it'll look a lot better around the bridge. I see all that debris right there that the creek washed up. There's a stick pile we already got. I was knocking those limbs down over there. It's gonna look good. It's about 6:30 in the afternoon. Here comes my #1 work hand. The day is done. Sun's down. See you tomorrow.